So most of the RVs that we tour, it's because we like them.
This one here, I don't know how we feel about it, honestly. This is one of the more different, just different RVs that we've ever seen. Well, let's go take a look. This here is a Grand Design Transcend 235 BH. You'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen. It is just one of the most different bunkhouse travel trailers I've ever seen. You can see here just off the windows alone on the slide outs, this is how it's very easy to tell if you've been around RVs enough what a floor plan is without actually going inside the RV. See these two windows here, those are your bunk windows. And the bunk beds are in the slide out here, and then you have a big window here, which usually means there's some sort of table. So this looks like your bunk beds, without even going inside, are right behind the table, which is what it is. And it's very different, very unique. We're gonna go around the outside real quick first and then go inside. But before we get started, I wanna let you know we are here at McClain's RV in Rockwall, Texas. And McClain's is our newest preferred partner with our company, Firmly Unbound. So what that means is we, being my wife and I and my father-in-law Lewis, we went and tried to find the best dealerships to work with, starting in our home state of Texas. And we talked to over a dozen different dealerships. And when we say the best dealerships to work with, it really came down to two criteria. One being that they had a product lineup that we liked. Two being that they had the service to back up the product lineup that they had, as far as not only with the purchasing process, but also throughout the ownership process of having an RV. And in talking with everybody at McClain's, felt like their team is a great group of people across all their locations. Everybody we've talked to at every level is a great person, just seemed really nice to work with, have the support in place to take care of customers. So we really wanted to work with them. And now we are. So if you are interested in this RV, you can text us at this number here on the screen, and we'll be able to help you with your purchasing process of getting an RV like this. Maybe this is the one that you want, or maybe you just want to start shopping for an RV and aren't sure exactly what you want. You can see they have all kinds of different options here, and this is just one of their 5 stores. So they're located in Texas and Oklahoma, 5 stores in total, 4 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma. If one of these locations on the map here look convenient for you, text us at the screen when you're ready to start seriously shopping, or if this is the RV here that you see in this video that you want to buy. So as we go through this RV, this is an aluminum sided, wood framed RV. So that is going to make it more of an entry level travel trailer. See something like this Winnebago Voyage here. That's a fiberglass sided RV with aluminum framing. This is aluminum siding with wooden framing. So that makes it more of an entry level travel trailer. Has a really nice graphics package on it, and it has a different style aluminum siding than what we see on most corrugated sidings with aluminum sided trailers. So much more flat, clean look than some of the more aggressive siding that we see on aluminum sided travel trailers, which looks really clean in my opinion. You have 20-pound propane bottles up front, power tongue jack, and spot for batteries here along that rail system where those will connect there. You have a flag mount here. Now for the longest time I was saying this is just a weird spot for a TV mount, but that's because it's not a TV mount. That is for a flagpole, so you can put a flag on your RV. Now the storage space down here is a little limited through your pass-through storage. That is because of the setup of the Murphy bed that's inside, which we'll see when we go in there. Does have magnet latches to hold your door up though, so I really appreciate that. A lot of entry-level travel trailers will use plastic clips that are much more annoying and require you typically to have 2 free hands to get that door to stay open. Manual stabilizers down underneath here, and then you will have a fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines will sit above the enclosed underbelly, above the insulation, so whenever your furnace is running, it will prevent your water lines from freezing. Has a standard entry step. This is one thing I wish it did have, a solid entry step making contact with the ground, but it does have this 3-tier entry step that will fold up underneath your door there. So it will shake your RV a little bit as you go in and out. When you have your stabilizers down, that will minimize that a little bit, but I would have liked to see a solid step there if they could have managed to do that, which they could have. It's probably just a price point thing more than anything else. Over here, you're gonna have your wheels, and it has a standard leaf spring suspension. Nothing too crazy here, as you don't usually see anything too crazy with the wheels on a entry-level travel trailer. But this is going to be a Westlake tire. It's a ST205 75R15 tire on there. This is going to be a fill port for your freshwater tank. So fill fresh water here. There's going to be a plug outside and then a cable connection. So if you did want to put a TV out on this wall or on a table out here, you can do that. And then they did manage to give you an outdoor kitchen in this model. So you actually can open this up here. It's going to have a really nice strut assisted door there where you're going to have a refrigerator down underneath here and some storage through here as well. You know what, is this storage or nope, it's a 2-burner cooktop. So 2-burner stove there as well. That door, you can see when it's able to open up all the way will be nice shade for you, plus the awning covers almost the entire length of the RV. Now, one thing I do want to point out is there's no LED light strip underneath the awning. You do just have an LED light bar right there. So you'll have a little bit more limited LED lighting outside of the travel trailer with this type of awning setup, but you do get great awning coverage for shade outside when you're out camping. Latch that in place to hold that there and then close this up like so. Power awning on there. Ladder to get up onto the roof. There is a 165-watt solar panel on the roof to keep your batteries charged. Back here, you're going to have what looks like a spray port here. So this will be so you can have a outdoor water source for cold water. Of course, I knocked this off the track as I opened that. Just my luck. Well, we'll come back and fix that in a second. Gonna have a black tank flush valve there. Hate when little stuff like that happens, but that's just the nature of RVs. You're gonna have a backup camera spot there, prep for a backup camera, and then your slide out on this side. Black and gray tank dump valves back here on the back corner. So everything comes to this one spot there. So you won't have to have connections on both sides of the RV to dump your tanks, just on one side. And then up front, you're going to have your actual specs here. So this is going to be unloaded vehicle weight rating of 5,730 pounds. Fully loaded at 6,995 pounds and has a D-rated tire with a cargo carrying capacity of 1,225 pounds. So this here is gonna make this something like a half-ton towable RV, towable by something like a 150 or 1,500 truck. And definitely the more modern ones especially will have no problem pulling an RV this size. So that's everything on the outside. If you have questions or I missed something, please let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer them. And let's go take a look at what's going on inside. As we go inside here, I do want to point out McClain's is also a priority RV network dealer. So what that means is they have over 150 or so dealerships across the United States they are partnered with for service. So if you ever need immediate on-the-go service while you're out in the middle of a camping trip traveling across the country, they have a network that will help you with that. That is something that was at the last dealership I was working at as well, so I'm pretty well aware of how that works, but you can get more information about that when you contact us at the number on the screen. Again, if you are interested in this RV, you can text us at the number on the screen. We are here at McClain's RV in Rockwall, Texas, and they have 5 different locations, 4 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma, and we are here to take care of you and make sure you have a great experience with purchasing your next RV if you text us at that number there when you're ready. Now, Adriana, it looks like you're just having a great time back there. Yeah, that's actually a comfortable bunk bed? Wow. So yeah, it looks like the height on that's probably maybe 5'10"-ish. You're probably like 5'7" with your shoes on, plus a couple extra inches on the end, so maybe 5'10", 5'11". So not too terribly long, but long enough for kids for sure. And we absolutely want to know what you think about this floor plan layout, because this is unlike anything we have ever seen before. Very different, very strange to me to see bunk beds in the slide out next to the dinette table. But at the same time, it's not too terribly out of the ordinary, because we have seen travel trailers where you have the dinette table in a slide and then bunk beds behind it that aren't in a slide. And this is kind of like they just extended that slide out back further to give you the same traditional style of floor plan, but put the bunk beds in the slide out, which makes it feel incredibly different, even though it's really not that different from other floor plans that you see in RVs. What do you think?
I don't know yet.
Not sure? You've been in here for a while.
I know. I mean, I was too busy being very comfortable on the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be really cool. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
I like just for your kids or your guests who are out there just be able to lay down if you're...
Well, and you can flip this bunk up too. So this actually will double as some seating, which I think is really their intention. I do like how it has a latch there that just automatically clips in place when you flip it up. You don't have to do anything with your hand there. So that is nice. And this turns into a flex seating space as well. So you can sit here and just hang out during the day. So you don't have to, you don't get a sofa or recliners here, but you do still get a usable seating space during the day. And there's a heck of a lot of floor space in here. There's definitely no shortage of floor space. So that is something that's really nice about this layout and design. What do you think?
Start with the bedroom area.
Well, I was going to ask you one question real quick. What do you like, or what do you think, sorry, about the slide out fascia here and how this design is with that three-tone kind of look?
I like the three-tone.
Yeah.
I think it gives you an illusion that spaces are just a little bit bigger.
It does. Yeah, it's different. I don't know that I can recall another RV that I've seen that has three tones there. And it's a little bit of a statement that I noticed. But yes, let's start with the front here, because this is also a Murphy bed design on this floor plan layout. So you have a sofa here. And then,
show them how it turns into a bed.
yeah, show them, because it's a little different than your standard Murphy bed setup, where this actually flips over, and it's like a toy hauler seat with how this flips down. And really that, in and of itself, there is almost like a bed.
Right?
It's just a small bed.
Then it just has one hook on this side.
Yep, one latch on the corner there. It'll come out, and then this looks to be about a residential queen size bed because it's a nice long bed there. It looks really good. And even when you have the bed down in the bed position, the only space you're really limited on is your, going in and out of the entry door. But other than that, you don't really compromise any floor space in your living area whatsoever, because they're not depending on that for so much of your living space with how big this slide out is. So we're very curious what your thoughts are on this floor plan design, what you think. Let us know down below in the comments if you think this is a practical floor plan design that you could see yourself using, or maybe just put yourself in the mindset of someone else looking for a travel trailer like this if you think they could use it, or if you think this is just a myth and you don't really see practical use of a floor plan like this. Very curious your thoughts, because I really don't know. This is more of a bold design, I think, and I really have no clue if something like this would sell well or not. So I'm very curious your thoughts. So let us know in the comments below. I do think this looks really nice. It has more of a custom look to the stitch pattern in your sofa, and then two big drawers down underneath there. Yep, so those will both be the same size. More storage here as well. So you get some shelves. Now this is why you see a little bit more limited storage in the pass-through storage, because they are giving you a lot of this interior storage space. Pull out drawer there, and closet space here. Plus, it does have a shelf up behind this bed there. And outlets and USB ports on both sides of the bed. Yeah, back behind your head is there as well too.
They also did a really great job just sitting here of all this cubby space.
Oh yeah.
Built-in cubby space.
I didn't even notice that. And that's really convenient too, because that's going to be all stuff that if you open your door to go outside here, or you're outside and you're coming in, this is all stuff that you can grab without even having to step foot inside your RV. So great spot for paper plates, plastic utensils, plastic cups, things like that. So yep, definitely like that, and that is very nice. And it does.
If you have dirty shoes, you can put one of those mats on here and just stick your shoes.
Yeah, you can do that, and you have that little shoe cubby area down there as well. Yeah, so all great ideas. To the right here, first thing in your slide out is your dinette table. It's going to be a 2-leg dinette table there, and you have direct access to your storage down underneath here. Carpet in the slide out. Now, I have actually heard some opinions on this where I thought everybody just did not want carpet in the slide outs, but I have heard some people say that it is nice if you're barefoot, just sitting there in the dinette table, you do feel the carpet instead of a hard surface. But I don't know. I feel like the majority of people probably don't want carpet in a slide. So this is, again, something you can let us know what your thoughts are. What do you think? Would you prefer carpet or no carpet?
Just because the bunk beds are here in the same slide, I don't mind it.
Yeah. I think as an overall rule of thumb, I would probably prefer not having carpet, but I don't know. It depends on what you're going to use the RV for.
Yeah.
And something like this, I feel like you're camping in something like this. You're not living in something like this. So I feel like that carpet may get dirty relatively quickly. But anyway, let's move on. Interesting kind of panel here for the table. It's a little bit more of a what would this design be? It's like the opposite of geometric because it's not squared off. It's like I can't think of what the word would be. It's not abstract necessarily either, but more of like a natural finish, I guess you could say.
Reminds me of a tree.
Yeah, it feels like you're looking at a tree. You're gonna have black pleated shades for all of your windows. Lift that up and you have a lot more natural light coming in now with that there. Lots of natural light here in general. Even though there are darker colors in this RV, they added a skylight in here, which you very rarely see in the living room space in entry-level travel trailers, that really brightens up the space well. And I feel like you could have your lights off in this RV and still have a great, amount of lighting coming in during the day on a sunny day like today. As we move to the left, look at all this countertop space.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is huge. I mean, this is the ultimate spot to set up dishes and things to entertain. I mean, you could put like 4 cakes on this space here. It's a giant space. It's huge. So you're not going to run out of countertop space. Definitely some of the most countertop space I think we've seen in any travel trailer ever in this size. Outlets here, and then I do want to show real quick your control panels here. So slide outs, awnings, your water. Oh, you know what? This has your water heater. It's gas and electric. Water pump there. Black tank and gray tank levels, fresh tank levels, and some light controls. This is going to be for your sound controls here. So all your speaker setups, and it does have an HDMI plug because you can hook up something like a PlayStation or a Blu-ray player, maybe put on the countertop here for the TV. Comes with a TCL Smart TV, so it's a Roku TV there. This is probably about a 35 to 40 inch screen TV, it looks like. I think that's about a 35 inch screen TV. So we have a 35 inch screen TV at home, and that looks about the same size. And then as you come down this way, a good amount of storage.
I like the handles.
Yeah, they're like almost like it's not quite a charcoal stainless steel, but it is. It's not chrome, it's darker than chrome. It's not quite charcoal yet, I wouldn't say, but it is darker than just a regular chrome. Good storage there, 3 drawers that pull out.
With a little built-in cubby.
Yeah, you put maybe like some spices and stuff like that in there. Going up, you're going to have your glass cabinet doors. 2 shelves there. Above our head, there is a vent fan. So you have a vent fan here in the kitchen space, and then you're going to have storage up above your microwave. Standard size RV travel trailer microwave. Vent fan going out, so when you're cooking, you can vent out your smells. 3-burner stove, and then you have the standard Furrion oven with a nice big pots and pan drawer there as well. No floor vents in this RV. You can see that your vents come out here in the cabinetry, and then when you take a look back behind the hood, you can see how those are ran here. This is your furnace area down in here, and you can see they run this ducting underneath your cabinets to get it there coming out of that cabinet space. So no floor vents in here. So if you like not having floor vents, you definitely get it with this travel trailer. And finally, you have your refrigerator, where they match this panel on the refrigerator with the cabinet color. And this is a 12-volt Furrion refrigerator.
How do you feel about that? About the fridge matching the cabinets?
You know, the last Grand Design we went into that had this, it was their Mav toy hauler. I didn't feel like I liked it that much, and it's growing on me. So it's growing on me. I don't think it's as bad. It doesn't look as bad as I felt it looked in the last one that we looked at. So, but again, y'all let us know too, because they also could have done like a black or a stainless on the refrigerator as well. 3 big drawers that pull out underneath the bunk. Both of your bunk beds are going to have windows on them, so you do have a window with a curtain back behind here. And they're like outlets in this area. Oh, here they are. Outlets and USB ports right here to charge your phones or whatever you may be plugging in for your bunk space area. You have privacy curtains. When this bed flips down, that'll be the privacy curtain for the bottom bunk, privacy curtain for the top bunk, so you do get a little bit of privacy with those as well. And then going back to the bathroom, you have a nice big rear bath, which this is one of the more impressive things to me about this travel trailer. It's not super deep as far as floor space goes, but it does have a really nice, amount of space compared to like most bunkhouse travel trailers just put their bathroom tucked back in a corner, the whole entire bathroom. This here is going to give you a much bigger shower, give you a bit more storage, and especially up in here.
That's nice.
Yeah, you get these 2 extra shelves that you don't normally see in
You
bunk.
don't see that at all.
Yeah, in bunkhouse travel trailers, I mean, that is a lot of additional bathroom storage that you're not normally getting. You get all of these shelves here, plus the shelves next to the mirror, and then in the medicine cabinet, got more shelves that extend there. Look up, you got your vent fan, so another vent fan coming out, and then the ceiling height in here is not too terribly tall. I would say it's probably about 6'6", 6'7" maybe for your ceiling height. So we're gonna see how this looks in the shower. I'm about 6'2" with my shoes on, and yeah. So with the step up into the shower, I mean your height to here is maybe like 5'10" or so, maybe 5'9" even, and then up into here, I would say you could probably be about 6'4" max before you're probably gonna feel like you just don't fit in this travel trailer. Definitely gonna have to hold this up above your head if you're taller, or just duck way underneath it. And it's a plastic 2-piece shower with this curtain here that comes out like so. So that's gonna make it a nice lightweight curtain. But yeah, the step up into the tub area, which is, they do that so they can run all the plumbing down underneath it, definitely gives it a very condensed height in here. But then again, most people are just using this for like weekend camping trips and stuff like that. So how picky do you really need to be with your shower? I know everybody feels a little differently about that, but for me, I feel like I can make it work. Sliding pocket door for your bathroom there. And then that will close, or open, sorry, like so. And then that's pretty much it. If we missed anything, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what questions you may have. If you are interested in this RV, you can text us at the number on the screen. Again, we are McClain's in Rockwall, Texas, but they also have 4 other locations, 5 in total. Yeah, 5 in total, 4 in Texas, 1 in Oklahoma. We would love to help you out. Make sure you have a great experience with purchasing your RV, so text us at the number there. Make sure to check out firmlyunbound.com and learn what it means to live firmly unbound, and find additional RV resources there, like our RV Buyer's Guide book collection.
And until next time, live firmly unbound.